It's morning!
And that means it's time for the Rotten Mournings
Podcast!
The best way to start your morning off rotten.
Podcast!
Welcome to Rotten Mournings!
Woohoo!
Woo!
As you guys can tell, we've decided
Yes,
to make this a
the
silly
less
episode.
yelly episode of them all.
Well,
that's-
improvement anyway.
Well, guys, welcome to Rotten Mornings. I'm Scott.
Hi, Matt.
I'm Brandy.
I'm Grim.
And that's us. So, thanks for
That's
tuning in.
us. Have a great day.
Stay rotten.
Bye, everyone.
We'll see you guys next week. So, some pretty exciting stuff happened this week, right?
Yes.
No.
Yes, it did.
Did it?
Yeah.
What stuff happened?
We worked.
I didn't have to work.
Stay close to your mic, Scott. You're going to come through like a lot lighter sounding than us.
Oh, it's okay. Why am I coming through quieter?
Because you're further away from your mic.
Oh. I was also walking upstairs.
Oh, so you're winded too. Well, you might want to sit still for a minute, catch your breath.
Yeah, it was a lot of stairs.
Well, that's because you're in public. I mean, and you look like you, so there's going to be a lot of stairs.
I know. I can't help it, dude. It's one of like the big curses is being this attractive. Yep.
Big curses. I thought you were just going to be like, big curses.
Yeah, that's actually what a lot of people call me. Big curses, except for
Oh,
they
here
just-
comes big curses.
don't. Oh, yeah. So what did we have going on this week?
I don't know. Grim said all kinds of stuff went on.
Yeah,
Okay. Shoot.
it did.
Oh, okay, good. What have we done this week? What did we do last week? I know we
Grim was sick, so she missed out on everything.
Grim was sick, so she stayed at home all fucking week long until today. This is the first day that we have crossed paths with her. She has
And my
been
boss made sure to cuss me out.
and Rod cussed her out in the street earlier. It was
Yep.
hilarious. I wish I would have been there.
Cussed you out in the street?
Yep, cussed her out right in the street
Why?
because she wasn't at work.
Here. She wasn't at work all week, but she was here today.
Oh, wow.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, he caught me.
I mean, that's ballsy.
That was after they cleaned Urza's butt off for right in between them cleaning Urza's butt off for
I
10
didn't
minutes.
clean Urza's butt.
No, I had to clean Urza's butt.
It was
I had to
gross and
clean
yellow.
Urza's butt.
Well, I know that we did have a
Joy.
live Friday
Yeah.
night.
Popcorn review on Friday night, and that went really, really well. We haven't done one of those in a while. Fucking love doing those.
What popcorns did you review?
We reviewed Boyce's Damp Berry. We reviewed Rip 'em Jack's
Chicken and
sack full of
waffles.
chicken and waffles.
Okay.
We reviewed Pumpkin's
Silly surprise.
Silly Surprise, and we reviewed the honeydew, the gutter snipes honeydew.
How was that?
It was good.
Delicious.
All of them were
All
good.
of them were great.
Really blown away by the taste profile of the chicken and waffles. Wow, that
Yes.
literally tasted like chicken and waffles. But the moist berries got to be, because it's blue raspberry and strawberry and
And
blackberry.
blackberry.
Dude, I love that.
I love
That's awesome.
But the honeydew was great. Pumpkin silly surprise was great. It had this great black cherry flavor to it that, I can't believe they were able to create. It was fantastic. It was black cherry and orange.
And all of it was so goddamn good and good for the soul.
It was fantastic. Good stuff. Good stuff.
And then you guys had a TikTok live that night too.
Yeah, we did a couple of TikTok lives. We did one last weekend before
On
the
Sunday
podcast,
night.
or on Sunday night after the podcast. And we did trivia. And dude, when I tell you, it was probably the funniest live we have done because people were like phoning in answers, and Tommy was fucking making us die laughing. His answers were fucking hilarious. Everybody in that, we had Scurvy and Hiccup and Demonic, and like, dude, there were so many big hitters in there, and like, we are just blessed by those people, like even gracing us with their presence. It was fucking badass.
That's awesome.
Oh, we had Clutch.
Oh yeah,
Chuckles.
Clutch was there, and Chuckles, and Ringmaster Ripper was there, and Stitchin was there from DCC, and Zeno was there, and John and Sky and Tommy, and dude, Ritalin was there, Bloody Rotten. Dude, it was like, it was a hell of a live. Now, right before, right after we did the popcorn review, we went live on TikTok again, just Grim being Bunny and us being stupid. And dude, we had like 600 people watching us at one point.
I'm sorry.
The comments were going so fucking fast.
And we
Dude,
were
it was
only
so
on there
hard to
for
keep
like
up with the
30
comments.
minutes.
We were only on there for like 30 minutes. We got to 540 and we were like, all right, guys, we got to go.
Bye.
Yeah, I think 540 is when you got to cut it off.
Yeah, definitely. Keep them wanting more and all.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what people want.
Yeah, they wanted us to cut it off too.
Yeah. I like that in the comments. People are like, cut it off. Cut it off.
They were talking about my little bunny tail.
Yeah, there's a lot of people talking about wanting Grimm's bunny tail.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they wanted to cut it off.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think they wanted to eat it.
Yeah. In a stew.
I don't
There
think
was
that,
mentioned bunny stew.
Yes, there was.
I don't think that there's a bunny tail stew. I think.
No.
Not
Could
yet,
be.
because we haven't cut it off yet.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I mean, that sounds like a thing.
Bunny stew. Sounds like bunnies do.
You're gonna bang the stew?
Bunny stew.
Bunny stew.
Bunny
well,
stew.
What's coming up this week?
Well, I don't know. Probably some more lives. I know that we would probably talk about this in the podcast on Sunday, but on Sunday night, we will be doing a review of the Chicken House's kettle corn flavors, and hopefully we'll have a good portion of people from the Chicken House with us. I know Mr. Good Stuff will be in town for that, so that's a big treat for us. And hopefully Ringmaster Ripper will actually be able to make it down as well. So we'll have a good little gathering of people for that live.
Well, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be insane. I don't know how we're going to actually regulate it, but it will be insane. I do know that.
Well, sometimes insanity is best unregulated.
Yeah, I think insanity actually equates unregulation.
Cool. Well, that sounds like the news that we have to report.
Yep, and I'm still working on the next episode of Rotten and Grim Kids, which is coming along well.
Awesome.
And I'm working on the individual character videos for Good Stuff. And I'm working on a couple of logos for a couple of online personalities. So that's
We've
all fun.
also done a few food reviews that you've been working on as well.
Yeah, I've got another food review hopefully coming out this following week. It'll be on the restaurant Slide.
Okay. That's a lot. It seems like
We
you put a
also
lot on your plate.
We released the coffee shop review earlier this week also on, I
Yes.
believe it was Wednesday.
Crestwood Coffee Company.
Yeah, if you guys haven't checked out that review, go check it out. Of course, Crestwood Coffee has always been a big favorite of mine. So very excited to see, or we're excited for you guys to see that.
Yeah, it was a great coffee. It's good.
Delicious.
Cool. So I wanted to do something just in this segment. It's not something that we've done before, but we have all these people who listen to the podcast, both of you. And I wanted to do something kind of special for our podcast listeners.
Yes, I agree. Let's do something special for them.
So the podcast now is appearing on the Facebook Rotten Reviews page.
For most people, unfortunately, my Facebook still won't let me see it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. I've updated it multiple times and it won't let me see any posts about podcasts,
They said no podcast for Brandy on Facebook.
even though I listen to podcasts every day,
She does listen to podcasts.
just not through Facebook.
It's really weird because when you send her a link to it, it just says attachment not available.
That's wild. I guess if you guys are listening and you're not able to see that on Facebook, let us know and we'll look into maybe why that's happening. That should be showing up for everyone.
Because it shows up for all of us, just not
Just not
Brandy.
me.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't aware of that. We will see what we can do about that. But for the rest of you who can see us and see the podcast post on the Facebook page, on the Rotten
Then you
Reviews
don't need
Facebook
eye
page,
surgery.
then you don't need eye surgery. Though
Yay!
while not required, optionally you can get laser eyes.
Yes,
Laser eyes. They're the best.
Scott has laser eyes.
Scott does.
I it's true. I don't like to brag about it, but I do like to brag about it. No, if you guys are listening to this episode of the podcast, just answer this one trivia question in the comments below on the podcast post.
Trivia, yay.
And the trivia question for today will be, what was the one topic we said we would not talk about in the very first episode of the podcast?
Oh,
Yes.
oh, I'm hitting the buzzer.
No,
Call me.
you can't answer it. It's for them to answer. We can't give them the answer.
Oh, can I give an answer?
Sure, give an answer.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, technically that is an answer.
Dinosaurs. Scott, dinosaurs.
Okay.
that
Answer
right?
below. Answer below the podcast. And from the correct answers, next week on the podcast, we will select one of the right answers and you'll win a little prize.
That's right. We will send you some rotten merch.
Rotten merch directly from the Rotten Ranch.
That's right.
Fuck yeah.
And that's just for you guys listening. This isn't something that we're posting up in the community. This isn't anything like that. This is just for you guys listening. So
Now,
share
this
it
is
out.
not for anybody directly in Rotten because we see you anyways and we can just hand you stuff. This is for everybody else.
Yeah, Grim.
Did I win anything?
Yes, you did.
What?
You won a trip back to your cage. Woo!
Yay!
Padded room. Padded room.
I'm sad.
Crumbs,
Aw.
crumbs,
But
crumbs.
you like your cage.
Yeah, but I don't want to go. Not tonight.
Well, you can stay out a little bit longer.
Okay.
Well, if there's nothing else we need to report, let's go ahead and jump into that sponsored
Can you
break.
help me?
What?
Yes, let's go to a break.
Okay.
Choke me.
Commercial.
Fucking
Choke
choke me,
me?
goddamn.
What the fuck?
Tea's done.
And we're back. Question mark.
Are we?
I just pissed myself.
Oh my god.
So fucking
Get
happy.
off my couch.
I pissed on your couch, Brandy. And I'm sad.
And I'm sad. What the fuck? What the fuck? I pissed myself.
Okay,
and I'm
Scott.
sad.
Okay, Scott. Let's go.
So, hope you guys enjoyed that commercial.
And if not, too bad.
I love it.
Guys, if you don't have commercials turned on, there's like a button.
Yep, just push the button. Make sure you got commercials turned on. That helps us out.
It helps out a lot and doesn't cost you a thing.
Does not.
Where
Honestly,
on your body, Scott, is the button?
I'm pointing at it now.
Okay. So helpful.
Yeah. Do you see where I'm pointing?
Yeah, it's at the base of your skull,
I don't
just
know.
like
It's
that
like
guy from the show The Misfits when he would touch the back of his neck and he'd shrink. That's the same place, right?
Shrinkage.
Man, I just started watching. Did you say the young ones?
No, I said The Misfits, not the young ones.
Oh, well, Never mind then.
It's okay. It's pretty similar.
Yeah, but the Young
I
Ones
like both
is
shows.
very badass.
Yes.
Yeah, and I just restarted watching that again because I missed it.
I love the Young Ones.
Yes.
She wrote a whole entire script for us based on the Young Ones.
Who did?
Me.
You did?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
And it was great.
It
Yes,
was.
and
It is great.
well, I guess in this section we're talking about the holiday of the day. Holiday of the day. Du
Now,
jour.
this is going to be a collection of holidays between now and the next podcast.
Oh, was there not like a big major one between now and the next major podcast?
No,
No.
there are a bunch of random ones that we didn't know were.
Well,
were
there
days.
is one big major one
Yes.
between now and then, and
But we'll
that
get to
is we will get to it.
Okay. Well, let's just crack this bitch open.
But we're going to start with today, which is the 6th.
March 6th. So, according to the random list I have pulled up, we have Dentist Day.
Hey, Dentist Day. That's a good movie.
It's all about your teeth.
I don't know that I know the movie, but I immediately am thinking of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. Because the little dude was wanted to be a dentist when he grows up. That was all metaphors. I was talking about the horror movie, The Dentist. Very good, gory horror movie.
But the dentist was based on the character from Little Shop of Horrors, right?
I guess.
I think it was. I think it was like, hey, this is a fun character. Let's make a whole movie out of that.
Oh, that's interesting. I haven't heard that before, but that's. I mean, truthful. It is basically the dentist from Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah, it tracks. So,
But it wasn't like Steve Martin. That would have been awesome.
it would have been awesome. And speaking of movies that have a dental theme, go out and watch Teeth.
Yeah, that's not really dental as much as just teeth.
Yeah, it's teeth. It's just teeth.
Yeah, it's just teeth. Dental is more mouth, not just anywhere on your body teeth.
I mean, is it not dental if it's vagina dentata?
It's a movie called Teeth.
Oh, I thought you meant like, why aren't you just saying brush?
Go out and wash your teeth.
I mean, it's literally vagina dentata. Like, that's dental, right?
No, that would be mouth. Dental is not just teeth, it's mouth teeth.
Agree to agree. Is that the only thing happening today?
Is that the only holiday?
there's also Namesake Day.
Namesake Day? What the hell does that mean? What the hell is a namesake? Come on, help me out. Namesake. What's a namesake?
I know what it is.
Okay.
It's celebrate your name.
Or
What?
things that you're named from. Or
That is
things that you
ridiculous.
name after you, I guess.
Well, I know
So-
for heaven's sake is like exasperation. Like, oh, for heaven's sake.
Well, your namesake would be somebody that was named after you.
Name snake.
Well,
Namesake.
so for example, Matt Hall, the hall is named for the most boring room in the house.
The whole name is the most boring
And-
room in the house.
He's a hall mat.
He's a hall mat. Wah,
Yeah.
wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah,
But
wah,
it's
barrel.
also National Frozen Food Day or National Oreo Cookie Day.
Oh.
Wait, does it have to be or?
Oreo.
Or EO. Now,
It's-
Lynn has a different list pulled up. What do you have for this day?
Oh, it is read an ebook day.
That's stupid.
I could do that.
Yeah.
Why read an ebook when you could listen to a podcast?
Exactly. You can have the podcast read the ebook to you.
Yeah.
Hey guys, if you haven't checked out Rotten Mournings, the ebook, the transcripts of this podcast.
It's literally like a court stenographer just writing this episode. And basically, there are full pages with just the word podcast written on them to really over heighten the screaming of the word podcast.
Yes. And here
What?
is a really good day to celebrate. It is Termite Awareness Day.
Hey, Termite Awareness Day. Well, I am aware of termites.
There are big, giant seasons in New Orleans where termite swarms come and just steal your house.
Those are called repo men.
Oh, I don't know why they're so tiny, and there's a million of them.
Emilio Estevez.
Yeah.
Someone stop Matt's cut Matt's mic. Cut Matt's mic.
Emilio Estevez was in the original Repo Man, and that movie is phenomenal.
Okay, but was he a termite?
Yes, of course.
Excellent. Well, I mean, it sounds like if you guys aren't already celebrating all these magical things, which frozen foods, the only one I can think of is a frozen Snickers bar, personal favorite. Then you guys need to get out there and start celebrating. But there's stuff to celebrate tomorrow, too.
That's right. Let's move on to tomorrow's amazing holidays. Brandy, take it away.
Well, I don't care what my list says. Tomorrow's amazing holiday is it's my birthday.
That's right. It's Brandy's birthday.
Woohoo.
Good gracious. We need to be celebrating that every day.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So, I don't know what you had planned this year, Matt, but you need to step it up because now it's every day.
Oh, I stepped it up.
You stepped in it, Matt. That's different.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
That's awesome. We don't talk a lot about birthdays here, but that's one. I guess that's the first one that we've come across on the show.
Yes, it is.
Maybe.
Brandy, you might be the first person who's had a birthday since we've had the
Willing to
podcast.
talk about it?
Yep.
Hey, I like my birthday.
We
I
are
use
not
it as
fans
an
of our
excuse to do what I want.
I don't know when my birthday is.
Brandy does what she wants every day except when she's at work.
Awesome. Is there anything else going, or should we just ignore everything else because we already have the big one?
No, there's another. It is National Turkey Vultures Return to the Living Day.
Turkey vultures return to the living.
Yes.
What the hell even does any of those words mean?
It's a very beautiful day.
Are turkey vultures dead?
The ones that need to return to the living are.
Well, clearly.
Is this some sort of like aviary Easter?
Aviary Easter.
Aviary Easter?
Do that again.
I don't want to.
Cog.
I can't. Shut the fuck up, man. Okay.
The only thing that's missing from that is I regret.
I regret. Cog.
What the fuck are we doing?
Right.
I don't know what.
Brandy, you got any holidays?
Actually, I do. March 7th is also National Cereal Day.
Like killer or?
No, like as in the stuff you like to eat in a cereal bowl.
I like to eat everything in the cereal bowl with milk.
I fucking hate Cheerios. Fuck you,
What?
Cheerios.
Why the fuck would you hate a Cheerio?
I'm gonna have to agree with her.
hate
Cheerios
Cheerios.
sucks.
They're
Honey
disgusting.
Nut Cheerios
Worse.
are
Dumb.
divinity.
Fuck them.
No, Cheerios are baby food.
Your baby food.
Your face is baby food.
Oh, he's got a point.
It's
Well,
got a point.
It's
That's-
also National Crown Roast of Pork Day.
Crown
Fuck
roast of
yeah.
pork. Oh my, that doesn't make any sense.
That's
It doesn't.
badass.
That's what it says.
It's
You know what?
logical.
I'm glad that it is National Crown Roast of Pork Day, and that's been pointed out to me. I have been sleeping on this holiday. I have never celebrated it, and now I can ignore it, but I at least know that I'm ignoring it.
Ta-da!
Awesome. So March the 7th, lots of bullshit holidays and a birthday.
Lots of bullshit holidays and one solid birthday.
Ta-da!
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about March 8th a little bit.
March 8th. Okay, March 8th. There's some really good stuff in March 8th. And actually, there is a real holiday that we celebrate every day of our lives. At least I do. And that's National Women's Day.
International Women's Day.
Oh, and it's also what?
Wait, don't speed past International Women's
No,
Day.
it goes with it. It's
Oh.
Act Happy Day.
Act Happy Day. What a perfect day to couple with National Women's Day.
Yes.
Pretend like everything is okay day.
Yep.
So, where did International Women's Day come from?
The internet search we did.
I mean, that's beauty.
Sure. Women.
I like that Matt's like, this is a holiday that I love and celebrate every day. National Women's Day. It's like, no, it's International Women's Day. Oh, fuck. I
Listen,
messed up every single word.
I celebrate women every day of my life because they're better than men.
That's
I know that's controversial, but it's true.
Well, the roots of this celebration actually go back to the late 1800s and early 1900s, and it grew from women's socialist movements and early women's trade union group. And the first International Women's Day was actually held in 1911, where women's socialists and trade unions held a Women's Day on the last Sunday in February in 1908, but it became International Women's Day on March 19th in 1911. But it's grown from there and has been celebrated annually ever since and moved to March 8th. And the focus is upon women workers and advancing women's rights in the workforce, politics, and society.
I'm here for it,
Yeah.
but I have a question.
Okay.
Christmas has Santa Claus, Easter has a bunny, St. Patrick's Day has a leprechaun. What is the fun mascot for International Women's Day?
A vagina.
Boobies.
God damn
Boobies.
it. I don't
Lots
think
of boobies.
there's a giant booby as the. You know what?
Boobies.
Two boobies.
I
I
immediately.
think all women get to be the mascot on that day.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you,
Yeah.
Brandine, for coming in with the answer that does not objectify women. Thank you for that. That's fantastic.
Whatever, women are powerful because of their boobies and vaginas.
Boobies.
That's not the only reason that they're. What else are we celebrating on this day?
Well, weirdly enough, it's also National Proofreading Day and Be Nasty Day.
Wait, it's Be Happy and Be Nasty Day?
Apparently so.
Be Happy Nasty!
I mean, you can be happy while being nasty,
And
and you can only
happy when I'm being nasty with International Women's.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
you
I
can
just
only be happy and nasty while you're motherfucking proofreading.
That 6 is Day of the Dude. Not the candy.
What the fuck? What kind of candy? What?
Dude candy. Dudes. Duties. Dudes.
Are you trying to say milk dudes?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes. Not the candy. What the fuck are you laughing
Actually,
at?
no, it makes perfect sense because Grim thinks that dudes are duds.
Yes.
It's not dudes, it's duds.
Milk duds.
It was a dude.
I'm so glad.
This whole
If
fucking-
you're just tuning into the podcast, we're celebrating Milk Dudes Day.
I'm so confused.
Oh, good old milk dudes.
I think we might be ready to move on to March 9th.
Oh my God.
No,
No, stay on the dudes thing because it's funny.
I thought it was milk dude.
You know what they're called?
Milk dude.
Duds? Because
Why?
when they ran the candy, they thought it was a dud and it was just a dollop of the caramel. And they were like, oh, well, these are duds. And they called it that. They're called milk
Milk
duds, not dudes.
Yeah, if
Nobody.
you're trying to milk a dude, he usually
No.
has to tip you for that.
John, Nobody has ever corrected me my entire life.
Greg's been milking dudes this whole time.
Wow. No one ever.
We don't have a cow. We got a bull.
Oh my
God
God.
damn it.
Great.
Yeah, and it's so funny that that's happening on the 6th, and then on the 8th is like proofreading, like, oh wait, you've been reading this all wrong.
And it's all about the women too. So
Ah,
You don't know how to celebrate that.
you milk dudes on the 6th, and then you international women on the 8th.
March the 9th.
well, I have Barbie Day.
What? Barbie the doll day?
Yep.
That's what
Oh,
it says.
TM. We can't talk about that. TM.
Get over it day.
Get over it day. That's a holiday for us.
But also, at the same time as Get Over It Day, it's Panic Day. So maybe you panic in the morning and then you get over it in the afternoon.
You have little panics, get over it all day long.
I am just enamored with how this conversation went. It's National Barbie Day. Oh, we can't talk about, then celebrate National Get the Fuck Over It Day. Oh, okay.
Yeah. It is
While you're
National
over there
Freak the fuck
celebrating-
out and get the fuck over it day.
Ta-da!
Oh man, those are fun. What else is on the night?
Sterile packaging day.
Sterile pet packaging day or just sterile packaging day?
Sterile packaging day.
What's their pegging?
Sterile packaging day.
Oh my god!
I'm not quit.
Let's go back to National Proofreading Day for a second and read these in our heads.
I'm sick.
I'm just like, I love what's happening with the fact that Brandy is reading from a list of like, hey, fun, silly holidays. Grim is reading from an ad libs book.
Yes. And she wrote all these words in.
Trying.
It's
Nothing
Sterile
like it.
Package Day, i.e. Condom Day.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, I did it.
Oh, International Bagpipe Day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
When is International Bagpipe Day?
Bagpipes.
The 9th.
The 9th. Okay. Well, that's before St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, it is.
Huh.
Confusing.
Yeah, it is. Maybe somebody needs to go back to Proofreading Day to see about those dates.
All right, let's go on to the 10th.
Well, the 10th, which is this coming Thursday, actually has a pretty good day on it that I think we will all want to celebrate.
That's right.
It's
Punch Matt and the
Popcorn
Dick
Lovers.
Day.
It's Popcorn Lovers Day.
Oh, shit.
It's Good Stuff Day.
Yes.
Good Day.
Fuck yeah. We need to do a thing on Good Stuff Day.
I agree.
Yeah, where we devour him on his day.
I don't think that's the right
Just like
thing.
you would do with Dionysus. You would destroy him and devour him. And he responds. He always comes back as popcorn.
As Dionysus comes back as popcorn.
No, but Good Stuffs does.
Good Stuff sauce.
Yeah.
Ad libs. Just fucking
So-
Mad Libs.
Good Stuff's Kettle Corn Emporium. Y'all go order you
That's
some
right.
popcorn. for
Thursday is the day to order popcorn. Show your love to the popcorn gods, Mr. Russell, and the whole Good Stuff crew.
Or go ahead and order your popcorn now, and maybe you'll have it by Thursday, so you can eat some Good Stuff's popcorn on Thursday for Popcorn Lovers Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. Do it right now. Get off this podcast. Why are you listening to this podcast when you could be ordering popcorn?
No,
Are we
don't
doing
tell
a
them to
fucking
stop
podcast?
listening.
Podcast!
Did you say podcats?
Podcast.
Podcast.
There you go. There you go. There's a yell for
Damn
you.
it!
She can't even woo.
I can't say anything anymore.
Hey, do not make fun of Grim. She's been sick all week.
I know, right? It's hilarious.
Shut the fuck up.
So there is one other day on 10th that I would like to mention. There's a couple mentioned here, but I'm only going to mention one other one simply because I think Popcorn Lovers Day overshadows these others. But this one goes along with it. It's also International Day of Awesomeness because Good Stuff's kettle corn is definitely awesome.
Yeah.
Agreed. That's a well, I don't even know how you would celebrate International Day of Awesomeness.
Unless it's by eating some awesome popcorn.
That's fair enough. That's fair. Okay, so let's move on to the 1/1.
All right, the 1/1. I've got one. It's Johnny Appleseed Day.
It's
My
totally
favorite.
weird.
That's a very scary day.
You guys know about Johnny Appleseed and what was up with Johnny Appleseed and who he was and why he was? You know the old story about the fella going around planting seeds and growing apple trees everywhere?
Yeah, you know what? I heard that story when I was in like grammar school, and then it wasn't until I guess like 2019 that it came out that he was like super racist and a pedophile.
Well, do you know why he was planting apple trees? It wasn't just to give apples to everybody. It was because he made liquor out of apples and he was getting more bootleggers to do that.
I
Fair
was
enough.
saying something different.
What were you
Oh
called?
shit!
Oh, here we go. Here goes the sacrificing
No,
goat
no, no,
parts of the episode.
I'll make it long story short. He would take apples, he would nut on them, pee on them, and then bury them. And that's how they would grow.
You learned that in school.
Kind of.
You're talking about
Kind of. What is the one kind of?
Kind of.
definitely talking about his apple seed.
Yeah, it's Johnny Appleseed.
I thought we were all told that.
No,
Nope.
not at
Like,
all.
that's how it would grow because he had special like apple growing powers.
Was it, here comes Johnny Appleseed, blah, 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 planting apple trees.
Blah, blah,
Coming
blah.
on the apple seed.
Well, it does give another meaning to the other day on March 11th, the Worship of Tools Day.
He definitely fucked those apple trees.
God damn it! I mean, worship of tools, cool, but like now I'm really afraid to eat like one of my favorite treats, which is jizz apples.
One of my favorite treats.
My favorite brand, like there's some people like Granny Smith, some people like the other flavors.
Granny Stewart.
Yeah, Martha Stewart apples.
Here's a fun day on the 11th. That's National Funeral Directors and Morticians Recognitions Day.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah,
yeah.
because we just don't do enough to recognize our morticians.
We don't.
I just got a text earlier today about a wedding that I'm in, and they said that they just got the officiant for the wedding, who is a funeral director, and I'm like, what a delightful group of
That's
weirdos.
awesome. Well, you should celebrate them on the 11th.
I will, probably not.
Also, COVID-19 Global Pandemic Day.
Oh,
What a day of not celebration.
And it's World Plumbing Day. World plumbing.
That goes
The
hand in hand.
most important plumbing.
Fuck yeah.
Just from like a weird like tidbit about plumbing, they said that like the Romans all went insane and the fall of the Roman Empire was because of plumbing.
And that's the reason they were against like godliness, because back then it wasn't considered godly to be clean. It was it was kind of pagan to bathe on a regular occurrence because you waste water and all this other stuff.
Yeah, but the plumbing led to the insanity because of the material that the plumbing. The Romans were the first people to have plumbing.
Yeah,
and
aquifers and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, and the material used to make that plumbing put mineral and toxins into their water, and they all literally went insane.
Yay! Caligula!
Caligula.
Yay for Caligula!
Mm, mm, mm.
Caligula,
So
Caligula,
that's two.
Caligula.
That's two like disasters on that day. Great.
Yeah. Disaster. Ever tell you about the plane that ran into the woman from behind? Disaster.
That's good.
Wow.
That was really good. You should never say it
Wow.
again.
Okay.
We lost Scott on that joke.
So,
He bombed his ass.
March 12th, anybody?
Scott, you still there?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, yay.
I just didn't have a contribution to essentially a joke that Chris Farley would have told in Tommy Boy when he was playing the used car salesman.
Caligula.
Caligula! March the 12th.
Brandy, you got some over there?
Well, we have Genealogy Day.
That'll really take you back.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Good one. What's genealogy? Is that like the study of genies?
It is.
I like genies. Aladdin was great, especially the live action one.
It's more the study of what's in your genes.
Oh, my
No, that's not what I meant. I guess it's
my
your
wiener is in
roots,
my
like
jeans.
your DNA.
Oh.
Goes back to Tool Worship Day.
Tracing your family roots through history.
I can't trace roots. Roots. I cannot trace my roots.
Well, it's also Girl Scouts Day.
Over here, we've got Girl Scout Birthday Day. They said day twice.
I
Hey,
think that was
just as a weird bit of trivia, I was looking because I was trying to build this little trivia thing.
You were looking at Girl Scouts?
Oh, burn.
Which came first, the
The chicken.
samosa or the
The cookie.
coconut delight?
Oh, Samoas.
No, I don't mean Samoa. It's samosa, right?
No, it's
Damn
Samoa.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a meat filled pie. Oh shit. Okay,
I think
sorry.
you're thinking
Yeah.
about mimosas.
that's a mimosa, you lush.
I'm so
It's Sammy
confused.
Sosa's. I'm pretty
Sammy
sure.
Sosa! Sosa! This one, there's one holiday that's really near and dear to Grimm's heart.
Yeah, it's National Urban Balloon Dancing Day.
Urban balloon dancing.
As
Yes.
opposed to rural balloon dance.
Yes, very different.
What and what is the difference?
You take the balloon and you rub it all over yourself, and you fucking die, Scott. Fuck you.
Urban dancing and
In
rural
which one?
dancing.
Is that the urban or the rural?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, cool.
On Urban Balloon Dancing Day, which is technically March the 5th, you do different things.
Okay, so March the 5th is urban, March the 12th is rural.
Yes.
Sure.
You dance with a sexy balloon.
What the fuck? Okay.
They're called blow-up dolls.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
have kitties.
But if you put helium in a blow up doll, you better
Scott,
hold on to her.
wait.
Yeah, you better be careful with the friction, too. That shit's flammable.
Is this why it's also International Fanny Pack Day?
It is International Fanny Pack
Do you
Day.
dance
Scott, we
with
know
the
how much
balloon
you
with
love
your fanny
fanny
pack?
packs.
Yeah. Because titties.
Because titties.
Dim titties, though.
Them titties, though.
I mean, fanny packs are very useful.
They are for fannies.
For dancing with balloons.
But what is that? Are they just doing it as like a joke on fat people? Because like they're talking about your front butt.
Oh my God.
So,
You know.
fanny in America means your butt, but like in England, it means your hoo-ha.
Yep.
What the fuck is a fucking hoo-ha? That dude,
That's when you go
Back it
to
up.
Junk.
back it up, Scott. Don't be so lewd on the podcast. please.
I'm sorry. It's
I'm sorry.
in the UK, it's your
Edited for time. Scott's having a goddamn heart attack.
Yeah,
Somebody
it's your
got some tongs. He's gonna swallow his tongue.
yeah. If I could, I would, brother, right now. Starving. All right. Well, does that get us all the way through, or do we have another day?
Well, next Sunday, when we release our next podcast, will be the 13th, which is also apparently Earmuff Day, or Jewel Day, or Smart and Sexy Day.
Ooh, smart and sexy day. Yeah.
Nice.
That's
Are those two terms can they be used together?
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he said unknowingly.
Apparently, this special day was created to show women that they can be both smart and sexy.
Wow, that sounds like a guy made it.
So that's different from International Women's Day. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Well, the
it's like,
International Women's Day is I believe actually sponsored by the United Nations, but
oh, wow.
and Sexy Day is strongly promoted by Alliance for Career Development nonprofits.
It is also apparently International Day of Action Against Canadian Seal Slaughter Day.
Okay.
That's very important.
So a seal walks into the bar and the bartender says, "What can I get for you?" And the seal says, "Anything but a Canadian club."
That was
Wow.
hilarious.
You know what? You guys are poo-pooing that. That is a fantastic joke.
I agree. I think that's an amazing joke. How come seals sound more like dogs than dogs when you make dog noises? Bark! Bark!
Because you can't do a seal like that. I'm a seal. Bork.
This is weird. I know that there's a Mother's Day, but it's also International Moth-er Day.
What?
I don't know what the hell that means. MOTH-ER, Moth-er Day.
Is that like more moth? Moth?
Yes, Moth-er.
Is there a moth-est day?
Yes, the Mothest Day is in the fall.
It's the most mothest day of the fall.
Mother's Day.
Well, there is one other thing happening next Sunday that I don't know that anyone celebrates per se, but I think we're all, based on where we live, forced to participate in it. Daylight savings time is going to be happening.
Oh,
again.
boo.
This is where we spring forward.
I hate daylight savings time. Boo.
I hate daylight.
You eat everything.
I hate savings.
I hate savings.
Time is an illusion.
Forgive Mom and Dad Day.
National Forgive Mom and Dad Day.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. What
Nope.
day is that?
Never.
We're not
National
celebrating
Forgive
that.
Mom and Dad Day?
We never forgive Mom and Dad.
Who came up with that? Mom and Dad?
Right?
Well, guys, this has been just a onslaught of holidays. If you hadn't been able to celebrate one of the holidays that we've covered in a previous podcast, we've just
Do
given you a plethora of ones to celebrate this go around.
There's a corn dog day.
What the shit?
I give you corn dogs all the
Corn
time.
Dog Day.
Bam.
Diddle corn dog day. Diddle
Little corn dog day.
little.
Little corn dog day.
Why the fuck does anyone listen to this podcast?
We were talking to Clutch the other night, and he said he listened to it, and his wife says, "I really want to listen to it, but I can't because Grim keeps yelling at me."
Well, you can this one.
Grim, you
Yeah.
haven't yelled this whole podcast.
He can't yell.
I cannot.
Squeeze her.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
Squeezer.
I think March the 4th was International Squeeze a Grim Day.
March the 15th, I know, is the Ides of March.
Oh shit! We should be aware of those.
Yeah, we should all be aware of the Ides of March.
We should. Just like
Brutus.
just like earlier, we were aware of termites.
That's right.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Well, guys,
Oh,
do you have any? Do you guys have any wrapping up remarks?
Yes, there is a no selfies day on the 16th. You know what? We're going to burn that day to the ground.
That's right. We'll be taking ample selfies on No Selfies Day. We fucked the norm.
Yes.
Did you say you fucked the North?
We fucked the norm.
Up their ass.
Norm.
Oh,
Day.
the norm. I'm sorry. I heard the North, and I thought this was like a Confederate thing.
Get
We
the
fucked
tacos
the
out of here,
North.
Scott.
We'll
This is
take
important.
selfies.
Hey, I'm in the same room with him, and I still thought he said north too.
That's fair. Well, looks like it's going to be an exciting week. Guys, thank you so much for joining us in this ridiculous episode that I have no idea how to title.
It's going to be titled Shut Up and Listen.
Titties.
Random holidays discussed by Rotten.
I peed myself.
Oh, God.
There a popsicle day?
Is it
I want popsicle.
is it contagious?
Which one?
Yep.
Being yourself thing.
I did it too.
That's what I... Okay.
That's what he's saying.
How did you know?
Because you announced it.
Because you peed on the couch, and I smelled your pee, and it made me pee. It's like vomit to me.
Well, at least you're on the floor.
I will throw my shit at you. Stop complaining.
Now
Why are
you're
you
throwing
throwing
shit.
shit?
What the hell?
It's going down at the Rotten Ranch.
Yeah.
All right. Stay rotten, guys.
Stay rotten.
They rotten.
Stay rotten. Sewage.
What the fuck? Join us next time for another episode of Rotten Mournings.